Hey guys, Bob here from Raw Strength and Muscle, and another video about hormone replacement, okay? This one is something that I wanted to talk about a while ago, but I just kind of put it off. And since I got a couple questions about hormone replacement recently, I thought I'd go ahead and use this opportunity to talk. I want to talk about the difference between PEDs and HRT. Okay, performance enhancing drugs and hormone replacement therapy, specifically the mindset. Okay. The mindset behind PEDs, okay, if you are a very successful athlete, the mindset is do everything perfectly, use PEDs to take you to the next level. That is maybe the top 0.001% of people who are using PEDs, okay? 99.17 trillion nines percent of the people who are using performance enhancing drugs think that they can use that and it will provide them with everything they need, and they don't have to work, and they don't have to sleep, and they don't have to eat, and they don't have to take their vitamins, and they don't have to do anything. They can just shoot some shit or take some pills, and then they've got the results they want, okay? And there could be nothing further than the truth, okay? So for me to go ahead and explain the HRT attitude, the HRT mindset, I'm going to talk about my girlfriend, okay? My girlfriend, when I met her, I had already started testosterone replacement. When I met her, she had already started hormone replacement, okay? And she told me that she has a problem with her thyroid, okay? Her thyroid is basically like, it just wasn't really working right, okay? So what happened is she is 5'8", and she weighed like 160, 165, okay? For her frame, that's a pretty big girl. Okay. And what happened is she went to a doctor who specializes in hormone replacement and hormone therapy. Okay. Guy drew all kinds of blood. She's like, something's wrong. Something ain't working here. And what he did is he found out a couple little things. Okay. So first of all, like there's things with women like progesterone, stuff like this, and, estrogen and testosterone. Okay. Guys have estrogen, just less than women. Women have testosterone, just less than men. So she ended up getting on testosterone replacement. A lot of other hormones were taken care of. Guy looked at her micronutrients, and he found out that she had a problem with her thyroid, okay? So the deal with her thyroid was he started giving her medication to get her thyroid where it should be, and she dropped like 30 pounds like overnight, okay, within a couple months. Now, I know a lot of you people are going to say, well, she's looking for a magic pill, and fucking I told you, all you have to do is shoot gear and everything's great. You could sit on your ass and eat ho-hos and never go to the gym, and you'll just be big and buff and ripped if you fucking take drugs. My ass, okay? My girlfriend at the time was working out in a gym 3 times a week, strength training 3 times a week, and doing cardio, some kind of stepping or treadmill or whatever after. 3 times a week, she was either going to kickboxing class or kicking the shit out of a fucking bag in her garage. She was working out hard, okay, 6 times a week. Plus, she had a fucking giant ass bull mastiff, okay, who weighed 160 pounds, okay? And she would go jogging with him, and he fucking wouldn't have it, okay? Because she told me she'd be jogging, all of a sudden he'd be like, fuck this, I'm gonna lay down, and she'd be like falling off, because all of a sudden he lays down, like, just like the leash just kind of like pulls her down, okay? So she's going jogging, she's doing kickboxing, she's doing weights and cardio like 6 times a week. And she weighed 165 pounds, okay? So it's not a matter of like the replacement mindset is not a matter of how can I sit on my ass, shoot drugs, take pills, and fucking be excellent. The question is, I'm busting my ass. Oh, also, she started on low carb when Atkins became a thing, like decades ago. So she's eating like low carb, high protein diet. She's working her ass off in the gym, doing weights and cardio, and she's doing kickboxing, and she's jogging, and she weighs 165 pounds at 5'8". So the point here is not, how can I take a pill and eat shit all day and fucking be ripped? The point is, I'm busting my ass, I'm eating right, I'm getting my sleep, I'm recovering properly, and I'm still 165 pounds as a woman at 5'8". What's wrong? The doctor says this, this, and this, fixes it, and now all the hard work that you're doing catches up to you, okay? So basically, she lost like 30, 35 pounds, because all the work she had been doing, her body was working against her. Got her thyroid straight, whatever hormones, testosterone, everything, was straight. And now all of a sudden she just loses 30, 35 pounds. The same thing happened to me. Okay. I was like 40, right before 43, jumped on testosterone replacement. Okay. I just wasn't getting stronger, as I usually do when I'm on a diet workout to get me stronger. I wasn't cutting fat like I usually do. So I had my shit taken on a range, a healthy range from 300 to 1100. I was in the 300s. So the doctor's like, we're going to optimize this. You're at the very bottom of what's called normal. We're going to double that. So go from like 300s to like 900 and bring me up to the top. Okay, of what's called normal. Now, say shit if you want. I put on a lot of muscle. I put on a lot of strength. Also, while I fucking, jumped on TRT, I went on a lean bulking diet, okay, for like a year and a half. I started adding weights to my calisthenics, which means instead of doing dips and pull-ups, I was doing dips, pull-ups, squats, deadlifts with weight, push-ups on rings with weight. Okay, so I had a new muscle stimulus, busted my ass, and stayed on a very strict, lean, bulking diet for a year and a half, and I put on a ton of muscle. Okay, now, once again, okay, as opposed to the PED mindset, when I jumped on TRT and when I added the weights and when I changed my diet to build muscle, I put on a lot of muscle in, a couple months. And then after that, I slowly added muscle over like the next year and a quarter, okay? So that is, once again, the replacement as opposed to the PED mindset. I didn't think like, well, let me just go ahead and just shoot some gear and just get big. Like yes, I did get my hormones taken care of. I also ate like a fucking maniac and trained like a fucking maniac. I did everything perfectly over that year and a half to build size and strength, okay? So yes, the hormones enabled me to build the muscle, but it was just enabling me to build the muscle, okay? Basically, I gained a lot of muscle in like the first couple months. And then after that, I continued to gain the muscle. I gained most of the muscle over like the year and a quarter after that. It was just, let's say a pound a month, okay? So what I'm basically trying to say here is like, somebody asked me a question about testosterone replacement years ago. He's like, yeah, I'm thinking about cycling off. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about cycling off? Like TRT? He's like, yeah, man, I hit a plateau, so I'm thinking I'm just going to stop the TRT and I'm going to start again. I'm like, you don't stop TRT. If you need TRT, you stay on it. And he's like, well, Rich Piana said that, testosterone only works for so long and then you lose the benefits. So you have to stop and then you start again and you build a whole bunch of muscle. I'm like, that is the PED mindset. This guy basically thought that if he just jumped on TRT, he would never, if he jumped on TRT, he would like never hit a plateau again. He just build muscle like a pound a week, 2 pounds a week for like the rest of his life. And that ain't the way shit works, okay? That is the way PEDs work. That's not the way that hormone replacement works. Basically, like I said, I jumped on TRT, did a lean bulking diet, and added weights to my calisthenics. And I built muscle, in a couple months. And then after that, like the next year and a quarter, I built a tiny bit of muscle, about a pound a month, maybe, which is normal. That's not a lot. And since then, I've gotten stronger, but we're talking 3 years, In the last 3 years, I've gotten stronger, but very not noticeably, I mean, I built up to a 500-pound, trap bar deadlift for 5 reps, years ago. Guess where I am now? 500 pounds for 5 reps. I built up to squats, 315 for 20 reps years ago. Guess where I'm at now? 315 for 20 reps. Now, is the deadlift easier now? Yes. Are the squats better form? Yes. But I still basically just, slowly increased over a, year and a quarter after this growth spurt. And since then, I've gotten a little bit stronger, a little bit better. Look at my pictures at Instagram. Have I been putting on 10 pounds a year? No. Sometimes I'm leaner, sometimes I'm less lean. But aside from that, though, no huge increases in strength, no huge increases in size. So what I'm basically trying to say is like, the HRT mindset is like, I'm going to do everything I can in terms of diet recovery, training, researching the best diet, recovering and training, etc., being as consistent as possible. And I want to get something out of this, so I'm going to optimize my hormones. Like I said, my girl wasn't like, I'm 165 pounds, give me a pill so I can lose 30 pounds. She's like, I'm 165 pounds, eating a high protein, low carb diet, jogging, doing kickboxing, and doing cardio and strength training in the gym, and I'm 35 pounds overweight. What's going on? He says, hormone, thyroid's going on. Okay, can we fix this? Yes, let's try this. Boom, 30 pounds are gone. Okay. And she was busting her ass before and she was busting her ass after. And even these days, she'll be like, for some reason, she gained 5 pounds. She doesn't feel well. She feels bloated. Goes to the doctor, sucks some blood out of her, check out what the results are. Yeah, we need to just move your thyroid or move your whatever, your progesterone or whatever, just a little bit, just drop down your testosterone, whatever it is that she has to do. And then all of a sudden, boom, 5 pounds are gone. Okay. So like I said, that is the difference between the TRT, the HRT, and the PED mindset. Okay. You don't want anything given to you. All you want is just, what you think you deserve. I'm busting my ass, not getting the results I want, getting older, body's changing. Get your hormones right, and boom, now you're getting the results from the work you're doing. You're not getting results from work you're not doing. Anyway, I hope this helps some of you people kind of understand like the mindset that I'm trying to bring with this channel, okay? You don't have to be the biggest guy. You don't have to be the strongest guy. You don't have to be the leanest guy. You just have to be as strong as you can get within reason, as lean as you can get within reason, as big as you can get within reason, okay? Don't push it. Don't do anything that's illegal. Don't do anything that's unhealthy to push yourself to the next level. Just get to a good level of leanness, strength, and muscularity. You're going to have a great life. You're going to be healthy. You're going to age well. You're going to stay strong and fit as you age. You're going to look good. You're going to get a lot of ass. Things are going to be great in your life, okay? So like I said, instead of thinking to yourself, how can I cheat my way and get something without working? It's more like, how can I support the work that I'm doing by making sure my body is primed? And that is the HRT as opposed to the PED mindset. Thanks for watching. Sorry if I rambled. Sorry if you guys don't give a fuck about this subject. I wish more people would think like this. And, thanks for watching. For the people who have watched it until now, questions, comments, put them down below. I love answering you guys' questions and videos. And aside from that, thanks for watching. Subscribe, sign up for notifications. I'll see you guys in the next video.